Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, class is in session. When you see me with the robe on, it's time to go to work. It's time to pull up a chair, take some notes, maybe think about money you're going to be putting on games if it's legal in your state. It is in the state of Pennsylvania, not sponsored. Hope to be one day. Call me DraftKings. Today we're going to be previewing Raiders at Saints. It's in New Orleans, right? Last week, 38-10 Texans beat down. It was close for a while, but the better team won, and the better team won handily. Like I said, it would happen. Okay? We're not here to run down the list of things that I get right season to season. If you know, you know. If you don't, you will. And if you're new, by the way, thank you. My name's Rodney. If you already knew that, thank you so much for coming back. I forgot to do that whole thing. It's different, though. I got a different mindset when I got this thing on, okay? Andy Dalton starting at quarterback for the Saints. Doesn't scare me, I'll be honest. This feels like a game we would kind of screw around with in previous seasons. I do not think this team is losing games because we're just like la-di-da, blah, blah, blah. I think the mistakes that we've made so far to lose games have been because we've been maybe pressing too hard at certain areas. You can tell when teams are losing because they want it so badly or they're losing because they're being lackadaisical. Mistakes are being made, but not because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. It's because they are eager to make plays and are jumping the gun. So, Andy Dalton, just, force him to make a play. If he makes a play, you tip your cap to the Red Rifle. Great hair, great beard, and we move on with our lives. At the end of the day, they don't have the weaponry that we have. And it's not about comparing offense to offense. That's not really what you should do. You should be comparing offense to defense. How's our defense stack up against this offense? Well, we are okay against the run. Not great. Not great. We're sort of somewhere in the middle. Against the pass, again, it's the same thing. We don't give up a lot of big plays, but at times we give up long drives. The reason why we've been in so many games is because we're doing a decent job holding teams out of the end zone when those long drives come, unless they are Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's not talk about that ever again. But I believe our defense is capable enough to hold the Saints under 20 points. If the Saints don't score more than 20, this is an absolute dub because I think we're scoring 24 minimum here. Dennis Allen, former coach of the Oakland Raiders, good guy. I don't think he got a fair shake, to be honest with you. He finally got the quarterback that he could succeed with in Oakland, and then they said, bye-bye. He's an offensive, no, he's a defensive guru. Now, their defense, however, has not been very good this year. And for that reason, I believe we're going to score a lot of points. We've scored a lot of touchdowns recently in the red zone, thanks to none other than Joshua Jacobs. Ever heard of him? He's like 90 yards away from being the leading rusher in the league. He's going to get paid a lot of money, and he's going to be paid a lot of money by Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels to stay in a Raider uniform as long as humanly possible. They are not doing the running back by committee thing in New England. They tried that, didn't work. Our offense runs through the workhorse that is Joshua Jacobs. And it opens up the passing lanes ridiculously. Derek Carr, maybe his best game of the year last year. The numbers aren't flashy, but he was 21 of 27, I believe. 240, one touchdown, no picks, slicing and dicing up and down the field. And that's because they are so scared of the run. And when they're so scared of the run, people like Devontae and Darren and Hunter and Mac are wide open. People like Devontae being wide open is a testament to how good Josh has been with this run game. We just have to stay the course. Listen, this isn't going to be some complicated thing about, will Malcolm Kuntz find? Like, no. Like, listen, this is a simple, we are better than the team we are playing game. We need to do what we've been doing the last few games against the Chiefs, against the Texans. Almost forgot. Kind of a forgettable team. No offense to Houston. Shout out Houston. If we do the things that we do, well, run the ball, protect Derek Carr, which we've been doing a lot better than people have thought we were going to. And early on in the season, it was not great, but offensive line takes a long time to gel and to work. If we continue to just do the things we've been doing, we'll be okay. Now, if the Saints say, hey, Derek, we don't think that you can beat us. Okay, now Derek, now it's time. If Josh Jacobs is not getting going, now it's time to unleash to Devontae, to Darren, to Mac, to Hunter. We've got balance on this team. Listen, guys, I said it before in my live stream comeback tour of the century. This is not a team to be worried about at 1-4. Trust me. Stay the course. This is a good football team. We've seen it. There's evidence of it. The coaching is better than it was before. The offensive line is back. Jacobs is back. Devontae's not getting suspended. Don't worry about that. Once we get into a groove here, 2 wins in a row. Texans now Saints. Once we beat them, because we will, you could put money on it. It's okay. Don't send me the receipts, though. That's on you. Once we get a couple wins in a row here, the floodgates are going to open, because then Jacksonville and Indy in Denver, Seattle, no particular order there. The Patriots aren't very good. The Steelers, the 49ers are a question mark. The Rams are not very good this year so far. It's going to be a fun end of the season here. The division might be out of reach. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if my prediction of us winning the division is going to hold, but we've proven that we can beat them. And maybe it comes down to week 18, 17, week 18 in that last game of the year, and we've shown that we could beat them. But for right now, we got to focus on the Saints. And my formula for beating the Saints is literally just do what we just did. Run the ball down their throats, pass when we need to, keep them out of the end zone, force them to kick field goals. If Andy Dalton makes a play, you tip your cap. Watch Alvin Kamara. He's a dog. Dennis Allen, shout out. Good coach. That's it. Class dismissed. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. It is free after all, no charge to you. And just win, baby.